God has planted each and every one of us here on earth. We have all been planted. Nobody was buried. I want to talk about the difference between being planted and being buried. A lot of people have become buried here on earth. My dear women, most of you have become buried, whereas God planted you. There's a difference. If you are buried, that means there's no hope. You are dead and gone. But if you are planted, that means you will grow. You are meant to grow. And you know, when God planted all of us here on earth, he planted everybody. He didn't bury us. He planted us. We are seeds. We have been planted. We need to grow. And so you need to grow today, my dear women. Don't leave yourself buried. You need to grow. God planted you. And so you need to grow. You need to grow. You need to enlarge. You need to increase. You need to be fruitful. That is why you were planted on earth. You were not buried. So when you see some people that they are not even changing, nothing is changing in their lives, you know that they're already buried. Sincerely, they are buried. But those that are planted, you see them growing, expanding, enlarging, being fruitful, doing great things, you hear them all over the world. It is not because they are different from you, but it is because they have decided to grow. As God planted them, they decided to grow. But you, when you decide not to grow, you will remain buried. That is the difference. There's a difference between the two. I was planted, and so I must grow. I must expand. I must enlarge. That is me. I don't know about you, but I must grow. I must be heard about. People must talk about me. You know, these people that you hear about, that they're talking about, people that have grown, they didn't just grow at once. They started from little, from the growth. You know, when you plant, let's use an example of beans. When you plant beans, it will first open up, then the first 2 leaves will come out, and then it starts growing. It starts growing. It starts blossoming. It will grow, and then it begins to bring out fruits. The seeds begins to bring out seeds, and it's expanding. And then there will now be harvest. They will now harvest the seeds. So you see, they didn't just enter into the growth. They started from small. So you can start from that small place, that gift that God has placed in you. It is time for you to use it and grow. Nobody came to life with 2 heads. We all came with 1 head. And God planted each and every one of us. Nobody was buried. God did not bury anybody. But when we came to life, we decided to bury ourselves. So it is high time for you to begin to grow.